Yahoo!
Aha! We meet again, traveler. And you must... I suppose you're about to place a big order.
That won't be necessary, Mr. Bolai. Wanyo Boutique's credit is not sufficient to accept orders directly from Yuahai. Should we need to place such an order...
What? Ugh. That rascal...
Well, Second Life's credit has always been excellent, and based on their tax records, they're bit... Huh. Is there anything you'd like to share with us, Mr.
Don't let that rascal fool you. I know his dirty... If you don't believe me, show me his tax records.
You know Second Life's business so well?
Of course. Ugh, their every transaction. I'd rather lose money myself than see that rascal make some.
Well then, please look over this tax record. We'll review Second Life's credit based on your observations.
Oh, of course. Line by line and word... Ah, here that exquisite wooden furniture set he bought from Fanmu Carpenters at the... Look at the tax record. Not a word about that furniture.
I see. He must have gotten rid of all the documents related to this transaction. No
I told you so.
But, Ms. Ganyu, despite all this, can't he just...
He might have destroyed all the evidence, but I believe the supply...
Aha, you're right. Master Lu from Fanmu Carpenters must still have the invoice.
I hope so. Let's go to Fanmu Carpenters. It should be near... Thank you for shining a light on this case, Mr.
Oh, please, that's nothing. I just hope you won't be lenient with him once you find the evidence.
I'm afraid I can't go to...
It's all right, Weishin. You can stay in Liyue Harbor and finish your work.
Oh, that's so considerate of you.
Brace yourselves. Let's play. Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Ah, welcome. I'm usually happy to take new apprentices, but I'm afraid...
Kingsa really is full of lonely old...
Hey, I heard that.
Master Lu, we've just come to see you.
Don't worry. Why would the Qixing care about an old man like me? Well...
You're very direct, Master Lu. I will be plain. We're looking for Dongsheng bought some furniture from you at the beginning of the year. Do you still have the...
Oh, it's about Second Life. It was...
Sure enough, Mr. Bolai. Could we perhaps borrow that invoice?
Of course you can, but... I own... As for old documents and such, I keep them up. But some troublemakers have recently moved there. Since you need that invoice anyway, it may be best to get it from the warehouse.
So that's what happened.
I'll leave you to it then.
Take back the warehouse, find the invoice.
Wait, I think I saw one of those
Oh, Paimon sees them too! It's one of the...
They must be plotting something.
Maybe they're the scoundrels who invaded Master Lu's...
Ever since Osial attacked the harbor, the Fatui... We won't cause a serious diplomatic crisis by getting into some... Besides, I can already feel their malicious and my intuition as the secretary of the Qixing.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go teach him...
Brace yourselves.
Solidify!
Wouldn't gliding be back?
I will have order! Stabilize!
Yahoo! Time for takeoff.
Wind, hear me.
This is order! Stabilize!
Here we go. Let's play. Go and play.
Set!
Go and play. Everyone has their limits. Brace yourself.
Not going anywhere! I will have order! Gather! You're not going anywhere!
Yeah.
Gather! Descent!
Here we go.
Solidify! Order guide you!
I think you've had enough. About time you...
Plan? What plan?
We just taught you a lesson, but clearly you weren't paying attention. If you don't spill whatever you're scheming against Liyue, we'll be forced to use harsher methods.
I'm telling the truth. There's no scheme.
If you're telling the truth, then why would you...
Fine. If you really want to
About to...
pick berries over there.
I must admit, I didn't expect you to come up with such a silly...
It's not an excuse. I rarely have a free morning, and I heard that there were fresh... Think about it. I'm here alone, and Jinxa Village is nothing more than a retired...
Judging by how he's looking at us...
So you have nothing to do with the occupation of Fanmu Carpenter?
Fanmu Carpenter's where? I swear. I only came...
So it wasn't the Fatui who took over Master...
I also... I misjudged the situation and offended you. Our exchange only represents my personal views.
Exchange? This woman... She's clearly aware that the Ministry of Civil Affairs wouldn't...
Yes, precisely. As an alternative, you may...
Paimon's it!
Darn you. How can you wear that?
What's your choice, then?
I'll get back to my berries.
What a bittersweet...
I made a laughingstock out of myself. I might have...
No worries. It's always nice to teach the Fatui.
Let's keep moving towards math...
I'll bring my seasonings. nothing more than a few hair churls. Let's show them what we got.
Brace yourselves. I swear by my sword.
This is order. Solidify.
Yahoo! Ha, yeah, time for takeoff.
Nice and spicy. Go as one.
Let's play.
Gather.
Brace yourselves.
Go as one.
Stabilize. I will have order.
You're toast.
Think you can get away?
Gather. Order guide you.
Out of the frying pan into the pan. Go all clear. Quick, let's look around for the invoice. This one is an invoice from One Man Restaurant. Some dining tables and chairs. That's not it. This one is Wangsheng Funeral Parlors. Oh, so they make coffins too. This one is Second Lives. We finally found it!
Please be mindful of your personal safety.
Oh,
I promise to help look. Agreed. Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Grilled tigerfish. Get it while it's hot.
Isn't it Huixin from the Yuehai Pavilion? I told you that all of my transactions are included in the records. My tax declarations are scrupulous. I do hope that my business won't be affected by any
Groundless accusations? Miss, but I sincerely advise that you cease this behavior immediately. It is...
No. I'm an honest merchant. I would never get involved with any...
Haven't I made myself clear? Mr. Dongsheng, you've already been proven guilty of tax evasion. I just came here to see if you'd
What? Proven guilty?
He's talking without rhyme or reason. Must be crumbling under Ganyu's time for the finishing blow!
Mr. Dongsheng, can you
It's an invoice.
Do you admit to tax evasion? This transaction was...
I didn't think you'd find out. I didn't leave a single...
Indeed. We wouldn't have found out if it weren't for Mr. Boalai's aid.
Balai? That imp from Wanyo Boutique? He's got his...
Oh? Mr. Dongsheng, I'd like... I don't think you'll need my guidance for what comes next.
Yes, thank you, Ms. Ganyu. I can take it. I must... Your enemy knows you best. To think, you came up with this plan and executed it so...
It's actually one of your father's. The Tian... Hitting your opponent against their enemies and watching them drag each other, that's how Uncle Tian managed to keep his position in the Qixing secure for... I figured that as Uncle Tian's daughter, you'd naturally grasp your father's... So, I decided to use one of your father's tricks and play it out for you to see.
I can see it now. I'm really grateful, Ms. Ganyu. You're the kindest mentor.
Ganyu solved both Huixin's work and family problems.
Oh, you've helped me so much.
That's not necessary. No need to be...
Then let me treat you to a meal.
All right, come on, Ganyu. Just say yes. Oh, come on.
If it's just a meal, there's no reason...
Actually, I've already booked Senor Kiosk. I need a moment to prepare everything first.
All right. We dare not refuse such generosity.
Miss Ganyu, thank you for accepting my invitation. And as for the two...
Sure.
That's so kind of you, Huixin.
Truth be told, apart from thanking you for all...
Oh? If there's anything I can help you with...
Oh, no, I don't really need help.
With pleasure.
When I was a little girl, even though I have the utmost respect for my father, I've only decided to join the Yuehai Pavilion staff because I've always looked up...
I didn't know that you think so highly of me.
However, in reality, working at the Yuehai Pavilion, I can't compare myself to such an outstanding
I disagree. You're a great secretary in your own right.
Thank you. Over the years, I became a mother.
Huh? So Uncle Tian is a grandpa!
Influenced by my youthful ideals, she followed my footsteps and came to be a At first, I was worried about her. It's not an easy job, after all, to tell the truth. But after all that happened this time...
So, what made you change your mind?
The fact that she'll have you, Ms. Ganyu, as her, you'll help her, gentle as always, and tell her, your mom. It'd be such a beautiful moment. If it's not too much to ask for, she might still need your guidance and...
Huishin, I never thought that I'm...
Just like when you showed me my father's trick. Having you as their witness makes people feel at ease.
Witness? It's true that I've witnessed thousands of years of Liyue Harbor's history. All the changes it's got, but I've always regarded it as nothing more than the source of my loneliness. Huishin, you don't know how important those... You've made me realize that I share another connection with the people of Liyue Harbor. They rely on me, accept me, and long for me.
Oh, of course. You're irreplaceable to us.
That's right.
Hooray! Ganyu's finally cheered up!
Even if I've really been supplanted, I wish to fight for my place. I won't let you down. I'm going to fulfill my contract and keep working as the Qixing secretary. Regardless, I'll go back and see. I'm afraid that it might have all become a mess during my... No time to waste. Let's get back to work.
Good luck, Miss Ganyu.
We're leaving already?
Here we go!
Lee cuisine is inedible.
Yahoo!
Brace yourselves.
Baisha, are you okay? Look who's...
You even have enough time for leisure? It seems you three are as
Not at all. We wouldn't have survived long enough to see you again. Miss Ganyu, we've missed...
That's so kind of you all. Given we've only met...
We've been praying day and night for you to return and take over your...
To us, you're like an adeptus coming down to the human world to save...
Forget all our envious complaints from before. Just...
All right. Please divide the matters at hand into government affairs, business affairs, and civil affairs. Mark out the I'll take care of the rest.
Of course.
Oh, finally.
Yes. I'd like to earnestly thank you, Traveler. If it weren't for your To think that I'd gained a human friend outside of work. It makes me happier than I could have imagined. I'd like to repay you when I'm done with the work at hand.
Sure, but...
Let's cross the...
While the Millilith stands guard.
Nice and spicy!
Yahoo!
Go and fly! Boba, get them!
I will have order. Solidify.
Time for takeoff.
Go and splash!
Let's play!
Wind, hear me.
Here we go! Think you can get away? Brace yourselves! Nice and spicy!
This is order.
Let's play! At the frying pan!
I will have order.
I swear by my sword.
Stabilize.
Brace yourselves! Nice and spicy! Time for takeoff! Yahoo!
Stabilize. Solidify. This is order.
Let's play! You're toast! Yahoo!
Barbados, guide us.
Go as one!
Stabilize.
Think you can get away? Let's play!
Stabilize. Order guide you.
Here we go! At the frying pan! Go as one!
Gather.
Brace yourselves! Go as one! Nice and spicy! Go as one!
Wind, hear me.
At the frying pan, into the fire! Yahoo! Time for takeoff! Help! Go as one! Let's play! Wouldn't gliding be faster?
I will have order.
Yahoo! Boba, get them! Eat this!
Gather.
Go as one!
I swear by my sword.
Here we go! Think you can get away? Brace yourselves! Go as one! Yahoo!
This is order.
Nice and Brace yourselves! Let's play! Boba, get them! Let's play! Time for takeoff! Let's play!
Barbados, guide us.
Barely a scratch! Let's play! Brace yourselves!
Fry! Gather! You're up!
Yahoo!
Fry! A little taste! Fry!
Out of the frying pan, it's...
Here we go!
Go and splash!
Wind, hear me.
Order guide you.
Think you can get away?
Gather!
Boba, get them!
Yahoo!
Go and splash! Frying pan, it's for fire!
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Stabilize!
Boba, get them!
Barbados, guide us.
This is order!
Time for takeoff. Here we go.
Nice and spicy!
Solidify!
Go and splash!
Stabilize!
Go and splash! Boba, get them!
Gather! Order guide you.
you can get away? Brace yourselves!
Solidify!
Let's play!
I will have order!
Time for takeoff! Barbados! Guide us!
Solidify!
Nice and spicy! Brace yourselves! Go as one!
Solidify!
Nice and spicy! Go as one!
Order guide you!
Think you can get away? Let's play! Go as one! Wait, hear me!
Stabilize!
Yahoo!
Next time, be sure to make a proper appointment.
It's time to move on. We shouldn't stay here.
Listen, let me tell you
Is this where they sell fish? Wow, Fisher and Leo.
Hey, whose fish are you calling small? Little kids shouldn't go around ruining others' business.
He's just a curious kid. No need to get worked up. That said, these fish are actually pretty big by Paimon standards. Just how big are the ones you're used to, Tooser? Maybe 200 times your size? There are legends in my hometown about it. It's supposed to be a super delicious fish. I told my brother about it, and he went out to sea to catch one for me. A few days later, he returned with a humongous fish slung over his shoulder. Anthon and I were so happy. Are you sure that was a fish? Paimon thinks it sounds more like some sort of leviathan. Hey, Miss Nice Lady, let's go over there to see the boats. What's wrong, Tooser? Are you tired? I miss my brother. What? But we were just... Yeah, but for such a short time that it doesn't count. Take me to see my brother. I don't want to play anymore. Yep. Well, we've played with Tooser long enough, haven't we? Child said that he'd be by the river near... Yay! Let's go!
Tell me, will I find the right... Feast your eyes on these super...
Here we go!
Motion to compel! Incinerate! Yahoo!
Found him! There's Wait, he's talking to the treasure hoarders?
You know what I'm here for, I trust.
Oh, you got lip. Making us guess, are you? If you want to join up, let me just say this first. Dandy Kid.
Oh, what a commendable imagination. Well, in the Tsaritsa's name, I suppose I should forgive you country bumpkins for your ignorance. For I am...
Brother! You're selling them toys, aren't you, brother? That's so cool. I've always wanted...
why, yes, of course. For the greatest toy salesman in Snezhnaya.
So cool.
Huh? You playing games, pretty boy?
So, will you buy or not? The toys that Snezhnaya produced 3 months ago will run you... yet.
Toys? And...
Wow. Is that what it's gonna cost to fix that head of yours?
Look at that! Spreading joy and laughter to everyone! That's what toy selling's all...
I'll say it again. Toys from Snezhnaya, 3 months prior, 600,000 mora paid in...
Yeah, no. Sorry, sales boy. Or were you always cruising for a bruising?
All right then. I'll make things a little easier for you. I'll join the treasure hoarder.
Would you listen to yourself? You think we just let it?
Well then, why don't you put me to the test, dear seniors?
Looks like you're not gonna pack it up until someone packs you in. Truth be told, we've set up a shop here because there's a fine little loot cave nearby. But the treasure, if you think you're up to snuff, why don't you have a crack at it on our behalf?
Come on. If we can't do it, do you really...
An initiation test, eh? Interesting. It's been a while since I've been assessed by someone.
The loot's on the opposite cliff. We're gonna hang back here and watch the show.
Huh, no problem. Don't blink, though, or you might miss it. I could get used to this. Well, I have the goods. Here you go. So how'd I do?
Brother, what do we do?
Please, hold on a moment, sir. We need to discuss something. He ain't here for an initiation. He just wanted to show off.
Honestly, we'd be no match for him if he wanted to fight.
Guys, we're being wrong.
I don't know. Surely, he wouldn't have come here all dressed up like that if he was only after us. Unless...
Snezhnaya, 3 months, 600,000. I remember that the boss took out a 600,000 more loan from that Snezhnayan bank about 3 months ago, and still has...
So this guy must be the debt collector. But why didn't he just say so? What's with all the toy talk?
And that's where you're still green. See, in a lot of professions like this, people speak in code to protect the privacy of their business partners and clients.
Makes sense. Owing money is pretty
This guy isn't one to mess with, I tell you. He's a professional.
So, Mr. Salesman, my apologies.
Oh? I didn't pass? I must say, I never imagined that the treasure...
No, it's not that. What we mean is that you're... But we fully understand the situation with the...
I see. Well then, it's been a pleasure doing business.
Yes.
That's my brother for you. Toy sellers.
Ah, Master Child, you're here. A new batch of fresh recruits have just...
Hey now, keep your voice down. Can't you see I'm...
clients. Well, anyway, the Motherland has dispatched a new batch of recruits to Liyue. They've just arrived, and I'm afraid we must trouble you to—
do I have to? Now
I must apologize for troubling you, Master Child, but they are already— Every new batch of recruits must be baptized by the Tsaritsa's will, through the words of her harbingers. At present, Master Child, you are the only harbinger in Liyue. Please, everyone is standing in formation and waiting for you—
Well, all right then, I'll go. Just give me a moment to catch up with my—
Do you have to keep working?
Yes, Tusser. We have a group of new toy sellers fresh in from the Motherland, and I need to go teach them—
Wow, that's great! When I grow up, I want to be a toy seller too.
I'm afraid you're still too young, Tusser. I'm not sure if you'd understand much of it, and most of it's rather boring anyhow. Why don't you go play with the Traveler instead? Sound good?
But...
I really do have to go now, Tusser. A lot of people are waiting to see me. I'll see you around, all right?
Child really dotes on his brother, but now he's gotta ditch him again. Must be a really tough job. Yeah, you're right. He hasn't done himself any favors with the whole toy seller cover store. To think he'd go this far just to prevent his family from seeing his dark side. Maybe, but he has good intent. Wait, where's Tusser? We were too busy. Did he sneak off to follow his brother? Either way, let's head over there for... Wouldn't gliding be faster? Go as one! Motion to compel!
Stabilize!
Here we go!
Incinerate!
Stabilize!
Tusser, so you did come here. Shh, quiet. My brother's giving his speech.
From this day forward, you will honor the oaths you have made to Her Majesty the Tsar. You shall sweep through this land like the icy winds of the furthest north, as strong as the hoarfrost of Zeppeljärni Her Majesty expects of you loyalty, ruthless, for the trials that we face are harsh, and our enemies are like... like kites, who shall become redoubtable foes of Mr. Cyclops.
Uh-huh. Kites are really...
This is, of course, an analogy, as they say. So as your sales manager here in Liyue, a refusal shall be considered a betrayal, and the price for betrayal is to be dishonorably
Whoa, that's really strict. Won't people be really...
Seeking to please everyone pleases no one at all. Forget it. Perhaps a rough...
Hands-on training.
After all, a strong body is the...
Hey, did...
A Harbinger wants to spar with us personally?
I can't believe it. A recruit like us for...
Am I hearing a hint of a...
Not at all, sir!
That's the spirit. Now come at me, you No time to lose.
This is order. Solidify.
Boom boom! Time for takeoff. Yahoo! What?
I swear by my sword!
This is bad.
Go and splash! Let's play! Motion to compel!
I will have order. Gather.
Think you can get away?
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
Cut this through.
Time for your rainbow boom!
You can't
Wait, hear me.
What? Yahoo!
Killjoy! We've only just... Order guide you. All you got?
You're mine.
No slacking.
Bring it on.
Time for takeoff. Go and splash!
Killjoy! We've only just...
Just let your guard down.
This should be fun.
Let's play!
Barbados, guide us.
Go and splash!
This is order. Solidify.
Brace, think you can get away? Incinerate! Inadmissible appetite!
Solidify.
You need to hurry up.
You're mine.
This one's so done.
Let's play!
Cook this through.
Well then, do you all
Yes, sir!
Excellent. And you all, in other words, you've done well for new...
Thank you, Lord Harbinger!
All right, hush now. Now then, I wish you all glory... Dismissed!
Brother! You were amazing!
Oh, Tooser! What in the world are you doing here? There I was thinking that the Traveler had taken you to play at Wang Shuin.
Yikes, that's some terrible acting.
I told you, didn't I? I never pass on an opportunity to improve my strength. I'm not the man I was when we first met. By that, I assume you mean that I didn't use the Foul Legacy transformation, yes? It puts a great strain on my body, so it's best saved for crucial moments. I still haven't fully recovered from the injuries I suffered when I used it at the Golden House. Anyway, I'm no Senora. I don't
The Foul Legacy transformation? You could say that. I want to learn to fight too. I want to be cool like you.
Now, Tooser, fighting isn't about looking cool. You can only continue to get stronger if you know the I can teach you, but think carefully first.
I want to protect Sister Tonya.
That's a good answer, Tooser. When I return to Snezhnaya, I will start teaching you fighting techniques. Then you'll have to protect Tonya for me. How does that sound?
Leave it to me. You know, Tooser's a good kid when he's not being so stubborn.
You've had a nice long time here in Liyue, haven't you, Tooser? Isn't it about...
But, you've been so busy, and we didn't get any time to play together yet.
Tooser, you know I'm very busy at work. And hasn't it been fun traveling all over the place with a proper traveler?
He's just worried he won't be able to keep up the toy seller act forever. Well, how about this? If you just
Oh dear, who taught this little devil to bargain? All right, what'll it be?
Take me to visit the Institute of Toy Research! Do you think he means that ruin that the Millilith was talking about? The one where all the ruin guards were coming from?
Done deal. After all, you've come all this way for me, Tooser. As your brother, it's only right for me to grant you one last wish before you leave.
Exactly! Are you sure this is a good idea? It doesn't seem like the best place for kids. You should come along too, Traveler! This time, it's Tooser's turn to take you sightseeing.
Let me think. Ah, yes, the Institute of Toy Research is not far at all from Lingju Pass. Now, Traveler, you're not the sort of person who would disappoint a kid now, are you?
The brothers are ganging up on us again. Oh, fine. We'll go.
I do hope the Knights of Favonius are all working hard. It's time to move on. We shouldn't stay here. I do hope the Knights of Favonius are all working hard. Onwards! We have work to do! It's time to move on. We shouldn't stay here. Onwards! We have work to do! do hope the Knights of Favonius are all working hard.